Things have been a little slow here at the Tickle Detective Agency. It's gotten so bad that last week I had to take a case from Bo Peep and track down her lost sheep because she didn't know where to find them. I found them. But what does the world come to when the premier fairytale detective is reduced to tracking down missing pets? I can't hear you. You're too far in the woods. I just can't hear you. It's almost as if you're muted.
I am muted. I've lost the glass slipper.
What?
I've lost the glass slipper. Are you Nick Tickle, the fairytale detective?
That's what they call me, sweetheart. I mean, sire.
Yes. I've got a terrible problem, Tickle, and I'm praying you can help me. Nothing less than my future happiness depends upon it.
Oh, so, no pressure. Let me guess. You've lost your glass slipper.
Exactly.
All right. Tell me what happened.
Right, set the scene. I gave a ball last night, and I met the most wonderful girl. We danced and talked and laughed for hours, and I thought she liked me, but she wouldn't tell me her name. And when the clock struck midnight, she just ran out. I followed her, but she was too fast, and she got away. I was terribly upset until I saw that she had left something behind.
A glass slipper.
Exactly. And I realized that if I on every maid in the kingdom, well, I was bound to find her again.
A little obsessive compulsive, but a plan nevertheless.
I fell asleep in the palace garden where I had last seen her, the slipper resting beside me on a velvet cushion. But when I woke up this morning, it was gone.
Oh, that's terrible.
So, you must find it for me.
Of course I will. You have my word, sweet sire.
Yes. Here is your fee. Find me that glass slipper within the hour, and I'll pay you double.
Don't worry, Majesty. I won't fail you. All right, this is it. The case I've been waiting for, the case worthy of my superior detecting talents. But I think it's going to be a tough one. It would be nice to have some help. I don't suppose you good folks would like to help me as my partners? Really? All right, then raise your right hands, or left hands, and repeat after me. I, your name. Oh, that's funny. Do solemnly swear to help Nick Tickle as his friend and partner. Okay, now, let's blow raspberry to make it official. 1, 2, 3. Great. So, where do you think we should begin? Where is the best place to begin any search for clues? The scene of the crime. Exactly. I'll meet you in the palace garden.
This is too awful. Too awful for words. Why is my son so upset? He's just some girl. Oh, I mustn't worry. Everything will be all right.
Guards let you in. Good. Your Highness.
Oh, you must be Nick Tickle, the detective my son's hired.
Yes, he's very upset.
All this carrying on over a silly missing slipper.
It's not silly to him. He needs to find the girl he loves.
So he can marry her and forget all about me.
Oh, I'm sure that's not true.
Oh, I know how these things work. When I married my husband and he brought me here, he made sure that his mother knew that I was in charge from then on. You can't have two queens, you know. One of them has to go, and it's usually the old one.
Your son loves you. He would never treat you unkindly.
That's easy for you to say. You're not the one who's going to have to move to the drafty part of the castle and sit at the children's table during banquets. Oh, but don't let me keep you. I'll just go and start packing my things.
Well, you might want to change your dress while you're at it. You got something all over it. Allow me.
Oh dear. Where could that have come from? Oh, never mind. Get on with your work. My son's counting on you.
So, this is the place the glass slipper was seen last. Anyone could have come by and taken it while the prince was sleeping. What's this? Sugar, cinnamon, gingerbread. And what's that? A piece of candy cane. Do you know any not so very nice person who might be living in a house made out of candy and cake? The witch? Yes, good thinking. Well, we've already seen how witches enjoy stealing things. So what's our next step? Yes, we should go talk to her, but she might not want to talk to a detective. I'm going to have to wear a disguise. You go on, and I'll meet you at her place.
Crocodilus, are you there? Are you adding more icing to the house? I see.
Oh, I should have listened to the builder and gone with the vinyl siding. Building an house out of gingerbread? Candy, what was I thinking?
It must get pretty annoying to have the kids nibbling on it all day and night.
You can say that again. And sealing the holes they make with the icing is such a pain in the neck.
I could stand guard, scares the buggers away. I'm pretty handy with this sword, you know.
Psst. It's me, Nick. Well, this should keep the witch from getting suspicious. Hello. My name is...
Wait. Let me guess. Goldilocks!
You are?
Puss in Boots, at your service.
Cracadorus. Nice to meet you. You look very delicious. Oh, I mean, delicate. To be out here all alone in these woods.
Behave yourself.
I'm just coming back from the palace, and I'm lost. Could you point me in the direction of the bear's house?
It is that way.
Are you sure it's not that way?
Thank you very much.
This is definitely that way.
Thank you very much. But you must have been at the palace. There was so much excitement.
Why? What's going on?
Well, the prince has lost something very precious. A glass slipper.
Ooh. He should have been wearing boots, much more comfortable.
And everyone, simply everyone is looking for it. There's quite a commotion. What are you doing?
I'm repairing my house with fresh icing.
Careful. Don't get any on you. It is sticky.
Well, it's a beautiful house. Oh dear. What is this? Broken glass. But your windows are made of sponge sugar, aren't they? Where could this glass have come from? Could it have been once, oh, I don't know, a slipper?
Are you accusing me of stealing that slipper and breaking it?
Well, you are a witch.
Oh, you eat a few kids. You get the worst reputation. I may be a witch, but I'm not a thief.
Just when did this slipper go missing?
Very late last night.
Ah, then she could not have done it. I spent the whole night here with Cracadorus, and she never left this house.
Are you sure? Maybe she slipped out while you were sleeping.
No. A noise woke me up around dawn. I thought it was the children nibbling on the candy again, but it might have been breaking glass. Cracadorus was sound asleep in her bed, snoring away. She didn't steal it.
Yeah, you see? I told you!
Poor Prince Charming. What is he going to do now? Well, he'll never find his true love without this slipper, and it's in a million pieces.
Oh, what do you care about all this for anyway? Are you some kind of detective?
Who, me? Oh, no. I'm just Goldilocks.
Because you'd be a pretty poor detective if you were.
Why's that?
A real detective would remember that shoes come in pairs. Where there's one glass slipper, there's another.
All the prince has to do is find the other slipper.
That's right. So you're pretty clever for a witch.
Come on, Puss. I don't have to stand here and be insulted.
The prince's true love must have the other slipper. But we don't know who she is. I don't suppose you have any ideas. Who? Cinderella? That dirty girl who lives with her stepmother and stepsisters? So, what should we do next? Okay. I'm going to get out of this disguise and send word to the prince to meet us at Cinderella's house. See you there.
Wake up, you lazy thing! Have you shaved those pigs?
Not yet, Arugula, but...
That's stepmother Arugula to you.
You worthless lump! But have you shampooed the cat yet?
Well, Rutabaga, I was just about to.
Good for nothing snotball! Have you taught the cows to sing?
I was going to, Kumquat.
Get to work!
Time for your shaving!
You have any trouble finding the place? Good. Now let's see if we can close this case once and for all. Cinderella?
That's my name, isn't it? It is! That's me, Cinderella. Who are you?
I'm Tickle, Fairytale detective.
Oh, I've heard of you. Aren't you some kind of fairy tale detective?
I am, and I'm working on a case that's all about you.
Really? How exciting! I'm Cinderella, aren't I? I am! Yay!
Were you the girl wearing the glass slippers at Prince Charming's ball last night?
I was! That was me! Cinderella!
Well, then I have good news. The prince has fallen in love with you and wants to marry you.
Hooray for me, Cinderella!
But we need the glass slipper that you were wearing to prove to him that you're the girl he's looking for. Do you still have it?
But maybe I'm wearing it. Nope. Do you think maybe I hid it in the pile of rags I sleep on? There's something very hard and pokey in that keeps me awake at night. What am I looking for?
Glass slipper.
Oh yes, it's not here. Someone took it. Now I'll never marry Prince Chipmunk.
It's charming, not chipmunk. Well, she's a few fries short of a happy meal, isn't she? I guess we'll just have to find it ourselves. Who do you think took the slipper? Arugula, rutabaga, and kumquat? Maybe. Where could they be hiding it? Well, they would want to keep it close. They wouldn't take any chances that someone would stumble on it accidentally. Their handbags. Well, they certainly are keeping a tight grip on them. I've got an idea, but I need a volunteer to come up and help me. You ephemeral, almost existing person watching through Zoom. What's your name? Okay, we'll call you Ted. I need you to distract them. Go tell them that they're beautiful and ask them to give you a makeover. Come back when I give you the signal.
You think we're beautiful?
Oh, you want to give us a makeover?
We will have to charge you.
Right. Now, while they're doing that, I'm going to go check their handbags. Look at that. That's what we were looking for. Thanks to all of you. You've helped solve this case. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, let's have a big round of applause for our poor fellow who's just gotten a makeover.
Mr. Tickle, have you found the glass slipper?
Yes, but I'm afraid it's broken. Yes. But don't worry. I found the other one. And I found the foot that was wearing it as well. Cinderella!
Cinderella! Cinderella! Oh, that's me! I'm Cinderella! Hey, you found my slipper? Hooray!
You tricked us.
May I try it on you? It fits! She's my one true love!
Ow! Do I have to keep wearing this thing? I've got a big blister on my toe. You have no idea how painful these things are.
Mother, allow me to introduce the woman I'm going to marry. Mr. Tickle, you say someone broke the other one?
Yes. And the thief that stole it and broke it is here with us right now. I'm afraid you took it, didn't you, Your Highness?
Oh. Oh.
But you did. You didn't want your son to marry because you were afraid you would lose your position. You waited until he was asleep, took the slipper, went to the gingerbread house and smashed it. Then you put a bit of gingerbread on the ground in your garden to make it seem like Krakadoris the witch was the culprit.
You can't prove that.
But I can. Those white stains on your dress. Icing. You got icing from the gingerbread house on your dress while you were there.
Mother, did you really do that?
I'm sorry, dear. I was just so frightened that you would have no use for your own mother after you're married.
Now, you know that's not true. Cinderella may become queen, but you will always be my mother. My dear, why didn't you tell me your name when I asked you at the ball? Were you ashamed?
Nope, I just forgot what it was, is all. I do that sometimes.
You're going to have to go slow with this one.
Thanks, Nick. You really came through.
I always do. That's why we can all live happily ever after.